Gracie and Pedro Pets to the Rescue is an animated film from 2024. This is directed by Kevin Donovan. It's written by Jaisa C. Bishop, Bruce A. Taylor, and Kelly Peters. And we have a voice cast including Claire Allen and Cory Doran. We have Susan Sarandon, Brooke Shields, Alicia Silverstone, Bill Nighy. Obviously, we have a fabulous voice cast here. And the animation quality is really beautiful. It's visually absolutely gorgeous. Gracie and Pedro are very likeable protagonists, and the story is pretty sweet as well. It's about a dog and a cat who are meant to be on an aeroplane with their family, but at the start of the film, they kind of accidentally get out of the carrier and they're not put onto the aeroplane, and then we see the family in the aeroplane flying away, and they have to go on this journey to try and reunite themselves with their owner. And Gracie and Pedro want a dog, want a cat. They don't necessarily get along very well all the time, but they have to work together and travel a distance to try and get back to their family. It's a nice little adventure story. The animation is gorgeous. The story works well. As I said, Gracie and Pedro are really likeable characters, which is quite important since we are following the story from their perspective. And it did get a little emotional at times. I've mentioned this many times. I don't do well. I watch them, but I don't do well with animal-based films, even animations, because I just find that they can be so emotional, and I really struggle with that. But actually with this one, yes, there were emotional times. We are, of course, dealing with two pets who are basically completely on their own in the world. We do meet other characters and animals along the way, of course, but they're in this very difficult situation, and it does get emotional, but it never gets too heavy. So it wasn't too bad. So if, like me, you love animals, but you are struggling a bit with animal films, this one's not too bad, but it definitely does have some emotional aspects. In general, I can't fault it. I think it's a nice story, well executed, really well animated, great voice acting, really strong voice cast, of course. The characters are really likeable, and all things considered, I have no complaints. If you're looking for a sweet animation and a nice little story, then I'd say Gracie and Pedro Pets to the Rescue is a decent film and one that I'm very happy to recommend.